Making my way downtown, trying to make some cash off these ads. I'm just trying to get at this bread so I can quit my job. And I want to get some of this ecom bread so I can work for myself instead. I don't know how long this will take, but I won't stop running these ads. Anyways, people, what do you lot think? I think that should be the intro from the YouTube channel from now on. Let me know, leave a like or a comment and let me know, should I start doing little intros? Might be something I might do, you know. But anyways, people, we are at the end of the week. It is Friday. You know what, I got a little surprise yesterday. I was chilling at home and checked the phone. Boom, finally got a sale. That's right, baby, it took us 5 long ass days to get a sale, and it was from Facebook. The only thing is, it's not track the sale. It's not track the sale at all. So bit annoying. Maybe I gotta wait. I know sometimes Facebook's a bit slow, so I'll give it to the end of today. Maybe it will track it later on. But for now, it's not tracked it. But how I was able to do it is, of course, I went on Shopify and it said it came from Instagram. It said it paid ads, and what it also did, it was able to track the content ID in it. So even though it didn't show on Facebook, when I searched the content ID on Facebook from the Shopify data, it said that it was one of the ads. It was actually the ad that's been spending the most. So finally, it's got some kind of conversion. Still very early, but I'm not gonna lie, that ad has spent £70 out of all the spend that week. So it's taken most of the spend. CTRs are really low, so if it doesn't make a couple sales by the end of the weekend, we might have to let that baby go. Or not essentially let it go, because I'm sure it's not the footage itself. Maybe it's the messaging that we're gonna have to tweak. So yeah, I'll still keep it because it's good B-roll. It's just maybe the messaging's not right, maybe the hook's not right, maybe I need to communicate a different message, maybe there's not enough urgency. There's a lot of things, again, like I said in the last video, that I can work on. However, I'm happy at least we got one sale. We was able to convert cold traffic from paid advertisement. Funny enough, we was actually profitable yesterday. Based on the acquisition it cost on Facebook, we were profitable. Overall, we made barely, no, we were still profitable overall. However, because obviously Google was spending in the background as well, you get me, it kind of made us less profitable. But yeah, actually was profitable on that ad. So that's good. So let's see if we can, maybe if we're lucky, recoup those losses from early on this week and even have us on a break even. Break even would be great, because really it's not even about making profit right now. It's really more like, if we can pay for data at a break even, it's perfect, right? Because then essentially you're allocating that profit to learning data that you can scale later on down the line, right? So really, I'd rather break even with like profit ad spends that I can ads that I can optimize for scale later, than like a 1-2 little luck, 1-2 sales, right? If that makes sense. But yeah, people, that is it. I could have waited to the end of the day, but I'm trying to carry on being consistent with doing videos. I'm on a roll. I am trying to do more than I used to do, because a lot of time, like, we feel like we're doing a lot, but really we're not. We can always be doing more in it, and it is really a volume game in anything. If it's YouTube, if it's, you know, testing ads, if it's learning a skill, whatever it is, like, you can always do more, you know. And I put my hands up. Sometimes I get moments where, like, I'm not as consistent as I should be, and I try to remove myself from certain environments that can distract me. But I'm human, right? There's times where I'll get caught up on something and I struggle with doing deep work, right? So yeah, know that there's definitely more I could be doing. I could be learning more, to be fair. I was reading the direct response marketing, what's that book called again, from Eugene Schwartz? Breakthrough Advertising it's called Breakthrough Advertising from Eugene Schwartz, but it's about direct response marketing. And I nearly finished the book, and then I just got caught up and I ain't read it, and I really should be reading that. That should be my little manual while I'm running ads, because it talks about everything about the awareness stages. It talks about sophistication market. It talks about how to target a sophisticated market, how to target different awareness stages, how to write copy, you know, how to, you know, hook them in, how every headline should essentially hook them in one headline at a time, like really the fundamentals of direct response marketing, right? So I need to pick up that book again. Another book I need to carry on reading is Psycho-Cybernetics. I was nearly finishing that book as well. I think if I was going to recommend two amazing books, it would be Breakthrough Advertising from Eugene Schwartz for learning the fundamentals of direct response marketing, and Psycho-Cybernetics when it comes to learning about, you know, your identity and how to change your identity and how your identity impacts your life, etc. I need to carry on reading that book. This is a good example to say that don't get comfortable. Sometimes you'll be like, literally, sometimes you'll be what do you call it? You might gather a bit of knowledge and think, yeah, this is cool, but it's like you're always going to constantly be learning, always go back to what you've learned, especially when you're doing the practical side of things, because again, theory means nothing in the grand scheme of sense. What you learn, you need to put it into motion, into action, right? You need to be practical. So I really need to get back into my book for Breakthrough Advertisement and literally start cross-referencing you know, my messaging, my copy, my strategy within the book, because that book is crazy. Like, if you're interested, let me know. I'll tag like a PDF, a free PDF copy on the of the book. You can get it online for free. Just write Google like Breakthrough Advertisement from Eugene Schwartz free PDF version, because I believe the book itself is like 150 or something like that quid. So yeah, man, get it. You can get it on a PDF for free. And then again, Psycho-Cybernetics is a sick book, man. It really talks about how much your identity dictate, you know, your belief system, the actions you take, how you look at yourself, how you look at the world, everything. It goes really deep, so definitely read those books. But it's a quick one, people. I'll update you maybe at the end of the week and let you lot know how the ads went. You know, how we were able to make more sales. What did we do? Did we turn off? Did we add more? And give you a lot of update. I got one more piece of content yesterday. She did a really good job, you know. And I'm hoping 2 more other creators might shoot over the weekend. So that'd be good to get more content to keep distributing on the TikTok, to keep having it to test with ads as well. So at the moment we've got at this point we have a lot of UGC style types of ads, and that's good, but it's not to say that's just one format in it. We need way more other format. We need lifestyle, B-roll, we might need some static AI images. We could test carousels, so like sliding images. We can do great for like befores and after. We spoke about UGC testimonials, you know, before and after, transformation videos. There's so much we can test. So yeah, we are really at the beginning of this testing journey, but I'm gonna keep sharing what I learn day by day, innit? So yeah, my people, peace and love, more life for you and your family. I hope you've had a great week and have a great weekend. Leave a comment and like, tell me that you're enjoying the video, or comment something nice so I know that you're tuning in. It really helps. But yeah, peace and love.